Good morning, everybody. We are getting set to go for race number 1 of the day, race number 14, our Truggy G-Main. We're off and running here. An early start here in Fremont, Indiana for the 2017 Roar Off-Road Fuel Nationals. Of course, the LiveRC broadcast this weekend brought to you by Team Associated, Leadfinger Racing, Absolute Hobbies, a.k.a. and Live Time Scoring. Race number 1 off and running. I should say race number 14 off and running. Ran our first 13 lower mains last night. We're tinkered off with race number 14 this morning. And as they work their way around, looks like Barry Ritchie on lap number 1, going to be out front. Borle in the 3. Mike Sontag is our bright and early this morning. And as you can see, looks like everybody's still just a little bit asleep sitting out there on the track. As they're working their way around, you can see working through the wave. Down the back section they go. Barry Ritchie going to be out front. Mike Dana in the number 2 spot. Brian Borle in the number 3 spot. Mike Sontag in the number 4. Joe Laws. Julian Malevanets in that number 6 spot. Monty Houston in the 7. Eric Fletcher in the 8. RJ Hart in the 9. Keith Mackanick in the 10. Wade Moore. Austin Wick. Edwin Hartman and Sam Langer. That's going to be your running order right now. Barry Ritchie out front with a that changes up with the sectors here. That looks like that about a 3.8 second lead. As they're working their way through the wave right now, Brian Borle going to be out front. Down the backstretch he goes. Barry Ritchie in the number 2 spot. Mike Sontag in that 3 spot. Now in our Truggy classes, if you're just tuning in this morning, Truggy classes top 2 bump out of the lower mains. In our buggy classes, we're running the ladder system. So it'll be our top 3 out of our buggy mains bumping up. So top 2 out of buggy out of this one going to be bumping up to the F main. Brian Borle going to be out front now. Mike Sontag in the number 2 spot. Barry Ritchie in the 3 spot. As they work their way around onto the front side right now, Brian Borle in the number 6 truck. Looking at our leader right now as he works his way into the whoop section. And there's that battle for second now, the bump spot. Second, third, and fourth all right there together into the whoop section. They go. Mike Sontag in that number 2 spot in the yellow and blue. Sontag started the number 1 spot on the grid. He's still running second right now. 3-way battle between Sontag, Ritchie, and Laws. And 2 truck. Man, Sontag's truck looks just like, oh, we got a little pass here. Sontag, and I believe that is Barry Ritchie with very, very similar looking trucks as they work their way around to the track. And Sontag still in second. So Joe Laws in third. So there's Sontag, the purple and yellow. Joe Laws. There behind him into the whoop section they go. Barry Ritchie behind him in 4th. Mike Dana in the number 5 spot. Working their way back around now onto the backside. Through the wave, Brian Borle going to be out front. 4:05 down, 5:55 left to go here in this one. And looks like Sontag now in for fuel. So Sontag making his pit stop. He's in and on the wall there. That is going to allow Joe Laws to work his way by. Oh, in trouble there. That's the battle for second and third right now, but Sontag going to rejoin that battle. I believe that's Sontag. Joe Laws now up into the number 2 spot. Barry Ritchie in the number 3 spot. Sontag coming out of the pits right now. Going to be in the number 6. However, these guys still have to pit right now. 4:45 down, 5:15 to go. As you can see, working back around to the front side. Joe Laws, we're looking at him right there. Oh, Joe Laws getting a little bit sideways. Brian Borle right now trying to stretch out his lead just a bit. Barry Ritchie still in the number 3 spot. Mike Dana in the 4. Mike Sontag in the 5. Malevanets in the number 6 spot. Hartman, Fletcher, Hart, Moore, Houston, Mackanick, Wick, and Langer. Looks like Mackanick, Wick, and Langer off the track, unfortunately, early on here in this one. Here comes your leader, Brian Borle. Truck number 6 leading us out. Joe Law is still in the number 2 spot. Mike Sontag now back up into the number 3 spot. So now Sontag has worked his way back up into 3rd at this point, chasing down Joe Laws, and I don't believe Joe Laws has made a pit stop just yet. We'll keep an eye on Joe Laws, truck number 3. Brian Borle going to be out front still here in this one. Laws in 2nd. Sontag, Ritchie, Moore, Malevanets, your top 6. Hartman, Dana, Fletcher, Hart, Houston, Mackanick, Wick, and Langer. And this is going to be the battle now for the bump spot as they work their way through the whip section. Mike Sontag in that yellow truck. Oh, and Joe Law is going upside down. So Sontag now up into the number 2. Borle, top 2 drivers out of this one, going to be bumping up. And I believe Brian Borle has made a pit stop. Now that's Brian right there in front of Mike. So Mike and Brian together. Now Mike to the inside. Mike Sontag dives to the inside. What a pass right there. So Sontag now back to the front. He started front, and he's looking to finish in the front. Brian Borle in the number 2 spot. Joe Laws in 3rd. Joe Laws not that far back from him right now with 3 minutes left to go. Some of the most exciting racing taking place in our lower mains here at the 2017 Roar Fuel Off-Road Nationals at State Line Raceway in Fremont, Indiana. Here they come back around to the front side. Sontag out. Oh, no. Trouble for Brian Borle in the number 2 spot. He tumbled. He's back on his wheels, though, still in the number 2 spot. Joe Laws trying to chase him down right now for that final bump spot. 2:40 left to go. There you see Joe Laws. Through the staircase they go, dropping down. Oh, trouble. That was, I believe, Sontag. Sontag goes upside down now, so Sontag goes from 1st to 3rd. And now more troubles for Sontag. And Sontag waits there, lets him have the spot back. Sontag hopped over that pipe there by mistake. Let him have the spot back. Good work for Mike Sontag on that one. So now Brian Borle to the front. Joe Laws in the number 2 spot. Mike Sontag in the 3. So Sontag went from 1st to 3rd with just a matter of a few corners. Brian Borle working his way back through the center section now. Up over the double. Oh, Borle comes up a little bit short there. Oh, side by side. Sontag with the inside move now. Mike Sontag now back up to the number 2 spot. Joe Laws dropping to 3rd. Brian Borle in the yellow and white. Trying to stretch it out just a little bit right now. Barry Ritchie trying to join this battle. We have got a 3-way battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th right now. Oh, in trouble there. I believe that was Barry Ritchie. Good save as he comes back onto the track. So there's your leader. Your leader working his way through some lap traffic. Mike Sontag trying to work his way back up to the number 2 spot. Joe Laws in 3rd. Barry Ritchie in 4th. Julian Malevanets in the number 5 spot. Dana, Fletcher, Moore. 1 minute left to go here in this one. As they're working their way back onto the right-hand side of the track. You can see Brian Borle out front still. He is 1.3 seconds ahead of Mike Sontag. Joe Laws in the number 3 spot. Barry Ritchie in the 4. Coming back around to the front side now. 34 seconds left to go in this one. Here comes 1st and 2nd. There's Brian Borle right there, the yellow and white. Mike Sontag in 2nd, and now he's got Joe Laws right behind him. 20 seconds to go. Joe Laws is going to have to make his move. They may get one more lap after this one. It's going to be close as they work their way back around. Here they come. Into the wave section. There you see Sontag in the yellow truck. And Joe Laws up the inside. It's a drag race. Laws checks up just a bit. Time is going to expire. Are they going to make it? They're going to get it. One more lap to go. This is going to be their final lap right here. Oh, Joe Laws clips the inside pipe. And now Mike Sontag, he's putting the pressure on Brian Borle, and Joe Laws goes upside down. That is pretty much going to seal the deal, I believe. I think it's going to be Brian Borle and Mike Sontag. But now Sontag put the pressure on Brian, assuming they don't take each other out here. Down the backstretch they go onto the right-hand side. 2 turns. And that's going to do it. Brian Borle and Mike Sontag bumping up out of this one. What a fantastic race. What a way to start the final day of the 2017 Roar 8-Scale Off-Road Fuel Nationals. Of course, our LiveRC broadcast, once again, brought to you by Team Associated, Leadfinger Racing, Absolute Hobbies, a.k.a. and Lifetime